Hello everybody and welcome back to Carebotz. As always, I am Dora, and today we're going to go ahead and try and get through this area without dying too many times here and hopefully fight the guys that are in this room, because we got halfway through this room last episode and then we kind of just died because there's so many enemies in that room. We couldn't really move around all that much because of the lasers, so we have to kind of be quick about it. Ooh, I'm glad I crashed there and didn't go into the laser. Let's go ahead and try and get lined up here. And that should be that, and we went a little too far there, oops. So we finally made it into this room with the 3 lasers. Now the enemies are up top right there by the signs, so all we need to do is hang out on the bottom here and try and get across the room before we engage, because they'll just come over here and we'll end up bouncing ourselves into a laser and killing ourselves. So we have to be careful. I'm not going to worry about the money up there, so we can go ahead and just float on through. And, ooh, keep going, there we go. And there we go. So, oh no, there we don't go. Let's wait for that final laser to turn off and we can go ahead and boost into that room. There we go. And we have to be a little careful here because there's lasers everywhere. And let's keep doing that. We are going to get bounced into a laser regardless. Let's go ahead and try and do that. We need to kill the big guy because the big guy is going to drain our shields, I think. So it didn't really matter anyways. We died regardless. So we're actually going to go up and around to the other gold door that we opened last episode, because going through this thing just to get killed by those guys over and over again, I don't know what the point of that room is because I don't see any save points in there. So we're just going to go ahead and head up and back around to that laser hallway area where that gold door is. Okay, so the door should be right here and the laser hallway is right there on the side, so we can go down here. There's another save point. That's great news for us, and that kind of speeds up the whole process of going through that laser hallway if we want to, now that there's a save point right next to us. But anyways, let's go ahead and head on this way. We got another little laser thing going downward, which shouldn't be too big of an issue. We kind of are okay with these ones, and we have a blueprint on the way up here, so we can go ahead and get something else for one of our weapons. We have a really big guy right there. That guy's new, and we can go ahead and drain his shield with our... Ooh, he's shooting a lot of rockets with our laser, I think. We're not close enough. Let's go ahead and drain his shield and start hitting him with some rockets. And let's try and not take too much damage here. We haven't gotten hit yet once. And we are just about done with him, so that's good. Oh, he has tracking rockets himself. That's cool. Okay. So that should be him dealt with, I think. Nope, he still has a little bit of health here. One more hit should do it, and that's him dealt with. Let's go ahead and get away from his rockets. And he dropped a ton of green stuff, so let's go ahead and grab all of that. And we can go ahead and fix our little generator here. That's probably going to open the door to our right, hopefully. That'd be cool if it did. And it did indeed. Okay, cool. So was there anything else in this room? No, it was just a little roof bit here. So let's go ahead and put some rockets down here, and the little enemies that were in here are dealt with. So now we have more lasers to go through, and do we have anything else? There's a lot of lasers to go through. I'm going to actually backtrack. I want to go hit that save point so we don't have to fight the big guy, and then hopefully we could just go through those lasers without too much issue. Okay, so hopefully we can go ahead and do this correctly the first time here, and we are off to a bad start because we couldn't go forward fast enough. We kind of timed that wrong. So I guess we can try the second time here, and we can just hang out there, and let's float down to grab that cash, and then we should be able to go ahead and pass through here and hang out again, and then warp into the corner there so we're nice and safe. And now we got to do it one more time here if we can. We're going to hang out again and then go forward, and then we should have warped right there. We would have just gotten through. That would have been great. And at least there's a save point here. That is fantastic. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and continue on from the save point here. We have some more enemies. Let's go ahead and hit them with some missiles here. We got one guy left, and that's the end of that guy dealt with. And over in this direction, we got another big guy. He's completely shielded up. We do have a blueprint thing up here we might be able to grab before we have to fight those guys, so we can go ahead and maybe get a weapon boost or something. So we actually got 3 blueprints out of that little box, and we got 2 of them for our mines, which we aren't running currently, and we might actually swap back to those eventually. And then we got another one for our lasers, so let's go ahead and buy that since those guys in that room are covered in shields, and hopefully it didn't unlock that guy. Never mind. So we still have 496 points to spend, but we're just waiting until we get more unlocks for the stuff that we're actually using. So now we can go ahead and try and kill these guys. Let's go ahead and fire our laser in there and try and de-shield some of them and fire our rockets at the same time to go ahead and kill them, hopefully, is what the idea here is. Let's go ahead and get back out of this room because we're going to get trapped. There we go. And fire our lasers and rockets. And rocket, please. Another rocket, please. Thank you. We got 2 repair guys chasing after us. So that's not really a big deal because they don't really do any damage. If our repair thing here would kindly fix our shields. Thank you. And let's go ahead and just hit these guys with some rockets to get them dealt with. And now with those 2 repair guys dealt with, I think there's not any more repair guys. Yeah, there's no more repair guys in this room. So we should be able to go ahead and take care of that guy. And there's only a couple energy drainers and the electric guy. I don't know what that guy does. Shielding guy? I'm not too sure. All right, all we have left is these 2 guys, and hopefully we can go ahead and take care of them. And I want my rockets to trigger on this guy. Oh, my laser beam does damage? I didn't realize it does damage. I thought it was just an energy or like a shield remover. I did not realize it does damage. Let me go ahead and deal with this guy. He's not getting his shield back now that the other guy's dead. So that's good news for us. Let's go ahead and keep warping around him to keep hitting him with some rockets. That would be great if we could do that. And let's do that one there. And ooh, one more and he should be dead. So that should do the trick. And there we go. And he gave us another blueprint destabilizer wave. So we can go ahead and see what that is. I think it's for the pushy upgrade. Actually, no, it was for our mine. So I'm going to go ahead and probably put that back on right now. And I don't know which one I want to remove. I do like the rockets, so I don't want to get rid of those, but the mines might come in handy. So I'm unsure. We're going to try and remove the laser for right now and throw the mines back on because those are pretty much almost maxed out completely on the upgrades. So let me go ahead and reset my bot one more time here. So I don't think 2 episodes ago when we broke our character down and rebuilt him, I don't think it was actually charging us any points because now we can't break him down again because we don't have enough of the white coins. So we're kind of stuck with what we just did, and we have our mines upgraded, missing only 3 of the blueprints because we don't have enough greens to go ahead and fix those. And that's about it. We don't have the laser on anymore, so we're going to go ahead and give this loadout a try here. And we can go ahead and just continue on down the pathway that we just cleared out. So up top there should be the loot crate and a dead end, yes. And then this room is where we just were. We got a bot up here. No, that's a save point up here. And we have a bot down here that needs repairing. So this is also an area we must have been at because that room up there that the save point connects to is somewhere we've already been. So we might need to go ahead and double back left, depending on where that door just got opened. I think we opened a door 2 seconds ago that we didn't look at. So actually the door that is glowing on the minimap is actually in the room that we went into. Like I totally forgot that we saw the door open right in front of us, and that's the door we went into. So we're going to go ahead and try and make it through our little laser hallway here. If I could actually get through here, that would be fantastic. I think all it does is lead back into that little room where we just were going from the other way, but I think these lasers on this side are a little bit easier than that side for some reason. They kind of just go in a line instead of randomizing their little pulses here. And we got through that really quickly there, so we just got to go up here. There's some guys up. Oh, you know what? We don't have our laser anymore. Dang it. Okay, so let me just go ahead and try and pull these guys toward us by shooting some rockets at them, and hopefully they'll fly into our mines a little bit, and we can go ahead and just do that. And we just killed ourselves because the rocket pushed us into the laser there. Oops. Okay, so hopefully we can go ahead and get through this room a little cleaner than we just did there. Let me go ahead and try and get past this laser, and hopefully we can go ahead and shoot some missiles down and put some mines on them as well. And we can kind of just bounce between the 2 of these guys here. If I could lay down a mine. It's not letting me put a mine down. Do I not have... Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. That's why, genius. And there we go. So those guys are dealt with. The big guys dealt with, at least. We can go ahead and deal with the little guys here, too, if the mine would detonate. Thank you. Oh, no, no, no. Don't hit that laser. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that, and we need another rocket on him to go ahead and kill him. If we could kindly kill him, thank you. So it's a good thing we came back through here because this is not the same room at all. We have a door that just opened on the bottom right there, so I think we were just in that room, though. I don't remember seeing a gold door locked, but we can go ahead and backtrack into that area. Let's go ahead and clear this rest of this room out here, and we can go ahead and float on through these lasers, hopefully without dying. And okay, never mind, we died instantly, so we got to clear that room again. Okay, and on our death there, it did kind of look like there was enemies down here, so I'm just going to go ahead and put some rockets down there and see if we can hit anybody and have them come up out of that area so we don't have to worry about fighting them and getting shoved into lasers like that. So let's go ahead and just hit them with some more rockets here. Let's put a mine down. There we go. We got a bunch of them with that. go ahead and try and get our stuff going here. If we could kindly, we're gonna die because we put ourselves in a bad spot there. We're just not able to keep the rockets going frequently enough to go ahead and kill them quick enough because their shields regen before we're able to shoot that secondary rocket. So I think I fired enough rockets down here to kill everybody. There's nobody else coming up, so I think we're good. I'm gonna try and get through here without dying, and hopefully if we can go ahead and get back into this area. So this is the area that was what the other room led us into. Okay, so now I kind of know where we're at. So we're gonna go ahead and try and go right here, because if we go left, it leads back to the area we already know how to get to. If we go back up, that's just back to that hallway where we just were. So if we go this way, we go to a new area that we haven't been to just yet. Never mind, I'm dumb. We're right back where we came in at on this room. So I don't know where to go, because we got to go back out this way to get to the save point at least. So we got to go this way, and don't die, please. So we made it out. We're gonna go ahead and head back right and see what that door is, because there's a door that opened up in this area, and hopefully we can go ahead and get to it and not ooh, I forgot about that laser turning on in the middle. But like I was saying, hopefully we can go ahead and get to this door and see where it goes, because we went past it apparently and it was still closed. So now it should be open, and I'm gonna check the map because we should be close to it. Yeah, it's right there on the other side of these lasers. Okay, so actually after a couple deaths there, I remember that we opened up the door to our right over there where the little wrench is. There's a yellow door. That's where we just opened up when we came through this area the first time, so we didn't actually have to go through that laser hallway to get back to this door. And so we're at the door now, and we can go ahead and see what's behind it. We got a normal shielded guy, so that's not too big of a deal here. So we actually got a reactor upgrade to our bot here to go ahead and give us more energy, so we can go ahead and buy that to go ahead and do that. And then I think that's it. We can go ahead and go left here. We have a doorway this way. We also have a wave defense thing to the right over there. I think we're going to go ahead and just do that next episode though. And let's go ahead and just try and take care of these guys as much as we can here. I'm gonna probably die, and that's probably what's about to happen here. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. The laser has a range to it. Okay. Got another blueprint there. Nice. Let's go ahead and keep his shield off and hit him with a rocket if we can. And could you kindly die, sir? Thank you, Mr. Botman. We have another one right behind us. We have two more right behind us. Let's go ahead and hit him with a rocket. And then we just got to tear the shield off of the third one here. If we could aim our laser, there we go. That should hit him. And there we go. Those are all the big guys dealt with. We got elastic spinner. I don't know what that is. That's probably a upgrade to our boosting thingy. No, it's an upgrade to our minigun to increase the firing rate even more. Okay, so I'm not too worried about the minigun right now. I don't plan on using it for the time being. We're going to continue going left here into the next little room. And it gave us 3 more blueprints out of that one there. Alternative energy source, warp speed ammunition, and solar flare. Okay, so let me see if any of those give us bot upgrades or the things that we're using currently. So 2 of the blueprints we just picked up are for our laser. This one's going to go ahead and increase our damage for our laser, I believe. And then we can go ahead and buy this one now because it's unlocked. And that one's going to go ahead and do it even faster. And then this one's going to go ahead and decrease the energy cost that the laser consumes. So that's good news for us. We still have 393 points to spend and nothing else to upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and head left here and down and see what's over in this direction. Never mind, it's just a dead end. So we're going to go ahead and probably go right and see what's over there. We can't get to those enemies that are on the left there because they're behind a wall. And I guess we're actually going to go ahead and do the wave defense today. We'll go ahead and explore some more next episode, but we're going to go ahead and do this now because I thought there was more to the left there and it was not. So let's go up here, and that's a save point to go ahead and repair our stuff. Those are some new signs I don't think I've seen before. We have a cow and a bomb, so that's cool. Let's go ahead and deal with these guys before they get too close to our guy over there. And if we can go ahead and fire our rocket, there we go. The big guys dealt with, so now we just got the little guys here, and they shouldn't be too much of an issue to deal with. Let's go ahead and do that, and that should be the last guy there. We need to get on over to our drone to go ahead and repair him and make sure he's not taking damage. So this one's actually going to be a little bit difficult because there's multiples of those drone things we have to try and guard. I didn't realize that, and we just died there. So we're going to go this way a little bit and see where the other one was. It didn't show me. It just showed me it blowing up. And we have the cow and the bomb thing here, and there's a tub here. Can we land in the tub and do something with it? That's probably something, right? Probably like an Easter egg or something. We can go ahead and turn on this generator. It might go ahead and help us a little bit. The drones are taking damage again, so they're probably probably going to blow up in all honesty before we get to them again. So we'll go ahead and leave the generator up there alone for right now, and we're just going to go ahead and warp around and see where they're spawning exactly, because I'm not too sure. We have one drone here. We have one drone back by the door we came in at. And in 4 seconds, they're going to spawn. I think this is the one that's getting killed, so I'm going to stay here and see if that's the case. It's not the case because there's nothing here yet. I'm going to go back towards spawn, or where we came in at, and see if that one's getting attacked. It's not getting... Oh, it is getting attacked. Okay, so let's go ahead and start firing some rockets, and it's dead instantly. It just told me it was getting attacked, and it was dead instantly. Okay, so here they are spawning in this area, going toward the tub right there with the little cow and grenade icon on the signs there. So we can go ahead and hopefully kill them before they get anywhere near our drones this time around. And what we're going to go ahead and do is try and warp on over back toward the one over here by the door, and we're going to try and repair it as much as we can in the next 8 seconds. And then once the wave spawns in, we're going to go ahead and leave this guy and try and see where the next little wave of people are spawning, because we don't want these guys getting anywhere near our drones. And they're spawning down here by the secondary drone. Okay, cool. So I don't know if there's a third drone somewhere. I haven't seen one, so hopefully it's just these two guys that we have to worry about. And if that's the case, we can kind of just bounce back and forth without much issue now that we kind of figured that one out. So we're going to do the same thing we just did with the one up top. We're going to try and repair this as much as we can until the timer hits 0, and then we're going to go warping up top and seeing if the enemies are spawning there or not. And we actually had enough time to come back up to the top one and try and repair that one a little bit as well. So here we go. They're spawning in this area, so that's good news. That's kind of something we can kind of gauge here and just go back and forth spawn camping them, I guess. If we can strip their shields and hit this guy at the same time, that would be great. That guy's dead, and we're gonna die too. No, we're not. We're good. Never mind. I think these are new enemies too. They're a little bit bigger than the normal little green dudes, I think. And that's one green guy dealt with. A second one should be dealt with there, and I missed. Never mind. There we go. We got a double kill there. Cool. We have 40 seconds, so let's go ahead and burn that time repairing this guy. I think that's everybody dealt with. I didn't get any warning signs or any warning things that the other bot's getting attacked, so we should be good there. And the next wave should be coming out of here, I think, is where they came from the first time, and I don't see them, so we're going to go out of here and get up top as fast as we can, because I think they're spawning up there. And they were indeed. Okay, so they didn't stick to spawning in the top and then bottom and then swapping back and forth. All right, that wave was a little dicey. I think they're spawning back behind me. It kind of sounds like I can hear the little robots making the noises back this way, so let's see if that's the case. It is indeed. Okay, so we need these guys to aggro on us because they're going to go ahead and start messing up our drone. If my rockets would kindly target the little guys, that would be fantastic. And we're just going to keep warping around trying to shoot rockets at them because they don't have any shielding, and we don't have any shielding, so we will die relatively quickly here. And that guy's gonna just tank our drone there. That's a bummer. So we're back to where we just were, so hopefully we can go ahead and deal with these guys a little more efficiently instead of having the big guy just roll up to our protecting bot guy over there and just instantly kill him with his double rocketing thing. And so far so good. We got all the little guys dealt with. We just need to go ahead and focus fire on the big guy here, and that shouldn't be too big of an issue here. We just got to go ahead and keep warping around him and shooting him in the back. And one more should go ahead and do it. That should go ahead and kill him, and that's him dealt with. Now we got to go ahead and figure out what the next little wave is going to be. And we just got one of the big guys that shoots a green laser at us. I don't know how much damage that laser is going to do, but that's one of the new guys that we've only come across, I think, once or twice so far. Okay, he wasn't too bad to deal with. I think all he does is drain our shields. He was hitting us for a little bit there, and it wasn't really doing any damage, so I'm not too sure what he does. I'm going to go this way with it and see if they're spawning here. They are indeed. Okay. As long as they don't spawn at both areas, we should be fine, because coming out of one area is not too big of a deal to have to mess with. It's just a matter of getting there in time before they can spread out too much. So this might be the final wave because it just popped up the 60-second timer to spawn these guys in, and then it immediately hit us with a 5-second timer, so I'm guessing they're spawning in the other area too right now, which is not great for us. So we're going to try and kite these guys to that area so we can at least kind of deal with both squads of them at the same time here. And they're already going the opposite way, so that's not good for us. Let's go ahead and deal with the little repair guy if we can. And you know what? He's not doing too much damage. We're going to go ahead and float away from him and just see if there is people coming from the other direction, because that would be bad. I don't see anybody, so maybe we just have the big guy left and that's it. And no, we do have people on our drone over here, so we have to go ahead and deal with them. And it's only a repair guy, I think, or one of the big electric guys. So all we have left is indeed the big guy. So that's not too big of a deal. So that's him dealt with. We got a little thing telling us that we completed the little wave defense thing here. So let me go ahead and do a lap around the room here and collect all the money in the little corners and stuff. So on the top of the room here, there's a little hallway that goes up, and we can go ahead and see where this leads us and see whether or not we got another blueprint or something this direction. We do have one of the big guys here, so we can go ahead and deal with him quick. This big guy has tracking rockets. Okay, so it's not the normal big guy that we've been dealing with, but it is still the big guy that just gets shot in the back and is doing the damage to him, so that's not a big deal for us. If we can go ahead and kill the little green guys that are just shooting us in the back, that would be great. And let's go ahead and warp away one more time after we fire a rocket, and fire backwards, and go this way, and fire. And that's the big guy dealt with. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and kill the rest of these little green guys. And that one little green guy just about killed us. That would have been real bad. Let's go ahead and repair this generator. And it opened a door right above us. Okay, cool. So we can go that way and go into the door after we open up the loot crate here. Let's go ahead and kill that little green guy before he does too much damage here. And I believe all that this door is just a shortcut back into the rest of the factory that we've already been. So on the bottom, back where we just were with that wave defense, there's actually a little hallway that leads into a different area. So we're going to have to go that way next episode. But for today, that's going to go ahead and be it. So hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.